Christi Hooks and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Patino, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in now, Brian De La Cruz. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
for Corpus Christi, the right fielder, number 15, Brian De La Cruz.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Now the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop, Greg.
In now, Greg Kessinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Colway will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
At the plate now, Chucky Robinson. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Colway is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, J.J. Matajevic.
At the plate, J.J. Matajevic. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Colton
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is...
And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike two.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Hooks lead it 2-0. Christian Javier, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off the ball game tonight, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's the pitch.
No, inside.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Ivan Castillo. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ornella.
Into the box now, Tirso Ornelas. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 4.
He wasn't letting that one
the
go.
Right fielder.
Jumped on the first pitch
Taylor.
right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now, Taylor Colway, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So now to the plate, Hudson Potts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Javier, a 22-year-old, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a 2-seam fastball. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count. 3-2. Colin Moore would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the payoff pitch home is swung and missed. Strike 3. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Hooks are out in front here, 2-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Colway is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 8.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
The 1-0 home. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 9. The center fielder, number 4, Alex McKenna.
Now at the plate, Alex McKenna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Hit down the third base line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save
right
extra
fielder,
bases for the
15,
pitcher, but it got through.
Ryan De La Cruz.
Stepping in now, Brian De La Cruz. In there, now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moore.
Leading
He'll start
off,
us out here in the
the
home
left
half
fielder.
of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He
Batting
fell behind
seven.
2-0 to start
The
the
designated
at-bat.
hitter,
That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McKenna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Overstreet. First offering on its way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 2 full. The Hooks lead it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot.
for
Gray
Corpus
Kessinger.
Christi,
0 for 1
the
here in the
shortstop,
early going.
Gray Kessinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Colway is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Striding into the box, Chucky Robinson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Colway is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, JBakerVlogs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, JBakerVlogs. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Luis Campusano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Campusano.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think
The
of that
batter, number 9,
hitter as the
shortstop,
second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, C.J. Abrams, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Digging in, Ivan Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now
that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So stepping in, Tirso Ornelas, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Great work to do a
Now
job
batting,
right there.
right fielder,
He's not a big power
Taylor.
bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now at the plate, Taylor Colway. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The hooks are out in front here, 2-1. Settling in
Leading
now,
off for
Colton
Corpus
Shaver.
Christi,
He was able to
the
plate
third baseman,
2 with a base hit in his
Colton
first appearance.
Shaver.
Now here it comes. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The left fielder, number 3.
No mistake
Corey
what he was sitting on, looking for
Joe.
a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Corey Julks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Curveball taken a little high.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Now
well,
batting,
that call looked like it
the
was a little in the
designated hitter,
pitcher's favor, but
Carmen
it wasn't outrageous. Hey,
Benedetti.
listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
No balls and 1 strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeremy Pena.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. from the belt. The pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Digging in to try it again, Alex McKenna. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Strike three called, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Hudson Potts.
Leading it off, the third baseman, Hudson Potts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. McKenna is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Colin Moore.
At the plate, Colin Moore looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch. Strike one to start the at bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the
Standing
designated
in,
hitter,
Rudy Herron.
Rudy Herron.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a curveball in there. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Brian De La Cruz. He'll get his
Leading
side
off
started
for
in the
Corpus
inning.
Christi,
And Dan, so
the right
far
fielder,
they've been
number
stifled
15,
offensively
Brian
since the first inning.
De La
Well, they
Cruz.
sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Out to center field. Ornelas is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
Digging in once again, Gray Kessinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Chucky Robinson.
Now batting, Chucky Robinson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now. Ready for another chance. Kyle Overstreet. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there.
Now batting.
That's 6 to this
The
point.
catcher.
So he's got good
Louis.
stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Luis Camposano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, a base hit.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
At the plate now, C.J. Abrams, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
A 1-1. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate
Now
right
batting,
there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Ivan Castillo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
3-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now
and a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Heading out toward shallow right. De La Cruz has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there.
The right fielder,
what a big
number
second
50,
out.
Taylor
Ready once
Colway.
again, Taylor Colway. No hits to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here.
1-0.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Runners at second and third with two gone. Grounded softly down the line toward first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, and
Leading
we are
off for
tied
Corpus
2-2.
Christi, the first baseman, JJ
First pitch coming, here it is. JJ Matajevic stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1-0 count, here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well,
Now
I think
batting,
he got away with
the
one
third
right there.
baseman,
It was a fastball
Colton
right down the middle.
Shaver.
And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Colton Shaver. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this
The
level
left fielder, number
usually
3,
turns into a knock.
Corey Jones.
Into the box now, Corey Jolks.
A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Castillo is under it, 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carmen Benedetti.
So coming to the plate, Carmen Benedetti. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ball.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. That misses 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Jeremy Pena would be next. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swinging a soft liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is
Now
moving,
batting,
you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pena, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Pitch popped up over Street in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Line toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. Benedetti is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Michel Baez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching, Michel Baez.
In now, Alex McKenna, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Count remains at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Count still at 1-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Hooks lead it 4-2. Gabriel Valdez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Into the box, Hudson Potts. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Colin Moore.
Now in the box, Colin Moore. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3
Now
times he's gone down on
the
strikes
designated hitter,
in this one. So they've
Rudy
really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Rudy Herron.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. A 1 pitch on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now. We're set to go.
Christi,
Brian De La
the right
Cruz.
fielder,
He started out the
15.
evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Baez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Gray Kessinger.
So striding in, Gray Kessinger, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Chucky Robinson.
So digging in now, Chucky Robinson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moore is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 23, JBakerVlogs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, JBakerVlogs, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two out here and a runner at second. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ornelas is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Tommy DeJunis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
number
7th.
25, Tommy DeJunis.
Last half of the 7th here, coming to the plate now. Kyle Overstreet, over 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys
Now
in this
batting,
one. The
catcher,
bullpen looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Luis Campusano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch
The
piece
batter,
of
number 9.
Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, C.J. Abrams. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. McKenna is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Digging in and looking for more, Ivan Castillo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 now.
1 and 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Digging in, Colton
Leading
Shaver.
off for
He's
Corpus
working on a
Christi,
3-hit ball
the third
game right
baseman,
now.
Colton
And the first pitch of the
Shaver.
inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Colway is there to put it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 3, Corey Julks.
Striding in, Corey Julks. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Castillo backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now
I'm sure
batting,
his eyes
the
lit up when
designated
he
hitter,
saw that curveball
Carmen
hanging in the zone.
Benedetti.
But maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Digging in, Carmen Benedetti. He singled his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hard on the ground toward short. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Hooks are out in front here, 4-2.
Your
Willie
attention,
Collado
please.
is on to pitch out of
Now
the
pitching
bullpen in
for
the bottom
Corpus
half of
Christi,
the 8th.
number 31, Willie Collado.
Now to the plate, Tirso Ornelas. He's
Leading
working
off,
on a 1-for-2
the center
game so
fielder,
far.
Tirso Ornelas.
First delivery to him on the way.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-1 to count. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 15.
Stepping in, Taylor Colway. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he misses there. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Hudson Potts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Two and 0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Here it comes. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Kicking off the top of the 9th,
Leading
Jeremy
off for
Pena,
Corpus
as
Christi,
they'll look for some added
second baseman,
insurance before the
Jeremy
bottom half of the inning.
Pena.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Colway is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Striding in once again, Alex McKenna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The right
Not a
fielder,
lot you can do with
15,
that pitch. That fastball
Ryan
just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Brian De La Cruz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Hooks lead it 4-2.
Ladies
Carlos
and gentlemen,
Sanabria
your
is the man
attention,
called
please.
on to close this
Now
one and
pitching
earn a
for
save
Corpus
in the
Christi,
9th.
number 53, Carlos Sanabria.
Into the box now, Colin Moore.
Leading
3
off.
at-bats for him in
The
this
left
one,
fielder,
all ending with him going down on
Colin
strikes.
Moore.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting,
Striding
the
forward now is
designated
the
hitter,
DH, Rudy
Rudy
Huron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
the first baseman, number 3, Kyle Overstreet.
Now at the plate, Kyle Overstreet, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. Corpus Christi rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Christian Javier gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Hooks, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And so the first game of this 4-game set, launching off the second half of the 2019 baseball season, comes to an end. We are down to the final 3 games against these 2 ball clubs of this year, as the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Amarillo Sod Poodles will wrap up the series Sunday afternoon at 1 o'clock. After this, we head to Midland for a 3-game set, taking on the Midland Rockhounds before coming back home and getting ready for the 4th of July weekend, as the Amarillo Sod Poodles will play host the visiting Frisco Rough Riders in a 4-game weekend series. Well, tonight, Corpus Christi takes this ball game in a 4-2 finish. And gotta say, they did pretty good. Well, let's go over our runs, hits, and errors. First for the victorious Corpus Christi Hooks. 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. For Amarillo, 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. Carlos Sanabria will get the player of the game. Christian Javier will take the win on the mound. Carlos Sanabria takes the save. Luis Patino takes the loss on the mound for the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Well, this will just about do it for us here this evening. 4-2, Corpus Christi winning this ball game in the second half of this starter season. We'll see you back for Minor League Baseball, the show, tomorrow night as we continue our 4-game set, Game 2 of this 4-game series against the Corpus Christi Hooks.